Hello, Dave and Tim here on the Single Malt Review. It's December 8. Must be time for another Advent Calendar beer.
My turn this time. Where's the device? Here it is. We're getting pretty honed with this one now, the process. It's never been so streamlined. So, 8, here we are. Getting easier to open too now we've made a bit of a hole. Oh, it's a bottle. Just as we were saying, cans are becoming the ubiquity in craft beer. We've got the bottle coming out here. Oh, straight into it. Straight into... Whoa! Oh, I've seen it. I've seen who made it.
Oh.
Never mind, I'll keep that a secret from you. Some lids are more branded than others, and some lids are just very difficult to get away from. Oh, away it goes. Naughty. Alright. Let's see what they've given us. Ooh, it's a beer. Look at that.
Goodness.
It's just a beer. It feels like a few ones since we've had just one that looked ostensibly like normal beer. So, leave that one waiting there.
It's crystal clear. Like it.
Crystal clear and a bit of crystal malt, I'd say. That's a lovely amber colour there. Good depth.
Very fine head. What is that nose?
Now that's interesting. There's a bit of sweetness going on here.
Citrus almost?
There is citrus. There's almost a little bit of barley wine going on here. I'm sure it isn't, but there's a rich maltiness to this, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, I'm bamboozled.
Okay, all right. Now you drink. I'm semi-cheating here because I've seen the producer. I haven't seen the beer, but I'm going to let you guess first. There's some beers that are so ubiquitous in New Zealand, you taste them and go, "Oh yeah, that's what we got." I'll tell you this, it's possibly, if you take international awards into account, and I could still be wrong about what this actually is, I think this is New Zealand's most awarded craft beer.
They could make it Castles, perhaps the, no, not Castles.
No, they only do traction on their milk stout. Yeah. Which this is
like,
probably not.
This is, I think it's driven by one particular hop. Who would it be though? Epic, highly rewarded, Tuatara, less maybe. I don't know. I'm going to guess it's some sort of IPA though.
Yep. No, I'd say I'm with you there.
Nectaron, is it? It's no, it's not sweet enough. No, my mind's going around in circles. I'm overthinking.
All right. Well, I'll leave you my guess. I saw the top on this, which proudly stated "epic," which gave the game away for me a little bit. I didn't see what it was. I am pretty jolly sure this is Epic Armageddon IPA.
Oh, okay. Whoa!
No, it's pale.
Standard Epic Pale. Yeah, I think Armageddon is such a potent wee beastie. I think I would have maybe picked it.
What's the strength on that one?
It is
5.4. 5.4.
Yeah.
So a few points lower than Armageddon, which is hilariously 6.66%. Always has been.
Yeah, Epic go for some monumentally hoppy brews. This one is very hop driven, but not quite as outlandish as some of the more extreme.
Much punchier than I remember Epic Pale Ale being. I wonder if I need to see, because the Epic is epic and it has its own very intrinsic wee things. You'll see if I can get this close enough, there's a wee 15 on the label here, and that is allegedly how many hops, if you worked it back, individually went into this bottle.
Right.
You did the hop maths on it, worked out how many hops went into a cone, how many hops went into a pallet, and yada yada yada. This bottle, so it claims, an entire 15 hops went into the making of it. That sounds like a lot, but hey, I'm not a hop farmer. I do grow hops, but not properly. So yeah, who can say? But I wonder if they have actually goosed this one a little bit.
Tamed down slightly?
No, I think they've goosed it up.
Oh, okay.
Because I remember Epic Pale being a pretty drinkable old beer, but nowhere near as hoppy as this one.
Right.
I wonder if that number has gone up.
I've certainly never had an Epic that's light on hops. The most memorable being their 13th anniversary beer. It ended up being, they wanted to make a 13% beer to mark their 13th anniversary, only for reasons of science it came out at 15%. So they quadruple hopped it. So you had something stronger than most red wines, with 4 times their hops. It was borderline
interesting.
psychoactive.
It was interesting, yeah.
It was a truly remarkable brut IPA.
If you wanted a really early night, that was the beer for you. I'm not going to say that was a great beer, but it was a hell of an interesting beer, that's for sure. It is a beer we will remember.
The Epic do great things with hops. They're based in Auckland, aren't they?
Epic are an interesting brewery. They are, historically, in fact, they may have been eclipsed by other more popular, more successful craft brewers now, but Epic, they rocketed to success when they got they got a license to be the representing IPA in, I think, the Swedish liquor monopoly, because and I think it was Sweden, they have a very interesting system over there. It sounds like a total nightmare, but I guess it works for the Swedes, whereby all the liquor stores are run ostensibly by the government. Which is one way of keeping an eye of your liquor throughput in your country, but it means the stock is kind of narrow. And I could be getting this all wrong; it may have changed. But back in the day, if you got a contract with the Swedish Liquor Authority to be the IPA, the New Zealand IPA, that was mega big deal, because that meant you were in every single Swedish liquor store in all of the country. It was massive. And that's what really kind of shot them into orbit as one of the most successful craft producers in New Zealand. But what most people don't know about Epic is there is no Epic brewery. They are one of the most successful craft brewers out there, and they have always been and remain a contract brewer. Right. This, along with everything else, comes out of Steam Brewing in Auckland, an independent brewery that does its trade almost solely, I think completely at the moment. Occasionally they make their own beer, but yeah, Steam knocks out beers on contract, and it's absolutely terrific brewery. Their head brewer there, Sean, is one of the most razor-sharp brewers in the universe, really. I've had the terrifying experience of being a junior judge at his judging table at an awards this year, and it really was... It was a harrowing experience, just how much this guy knew about the mechanics of beer brewing. Incredible experience. But that's where Epic comes from, in addition to a hell of a lot of other beers. This massive craft factory in the middle of Auckland there. But Epic Pale Ale. It really is kind of the beer that kick-started Epic locally, although I would guarantee you, they have gussied this up a wee bit in terms of the hops.
Fair enough. They've kept all their core styles and core expressions over the years, but they've almost certainly tweaked the recipe here and there. They probably had to do that to keep it a wee bit current, because Pale Ale. I mean, when Epic Pale Ale came out, it was a different world for Pale Ale now. A completely different world. And anyway, we'll talk about Epic forever. Let's get in with the next one. Yeah, see you tomorrow.